Yeah, we back. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good? It's your man Theo Butler. And yes, we back. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Grand Madam Tarot, what is going on? Grand Madam Tarot is here. Miss May Kent, I owe you an apology. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise you that will never ever happen again. As much as I can, promise you that, because I can't see the future. Man, hey, thank y'all so much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. We in here. College football Saturday. The Georgia Bulldogs are handling their business. If you're a college football fan and your team played today, I'm hoping your team did their thing. Unless you are Auburn football fan, then it is what it is. And I'm hoping your team do what they're going to do tomorrow. Unless you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, then I'm hoping your team just take that L. That said, I apologize. My bad. We here though. We here. We back. And we gonna pick up this conversation. So let me go ahead and greet everybody that's back with me and everything. Thank y'all so much. Groovy Thieves in the building. Of course, Grand Madam Tarot, my advisor is here. Kamoyo King, president of the Black Panther fan group. Big Jarens. That's what I'm talking about, Big J. What's going on? Big Jarens in the building. We are in here. Black Panthers in the building. We back. We back. We back. Yeah, we coming back. We can't do it like that. We coming back. We can't do it like that. We're coming back. We're coming back. We're coming back. So when we were talking this morning, we know it was on the heels of a conversation that quite a us had first thing this morning with some people who conduct themselves say they Black Panther fans. Say. they say. As I was alluding to, veteran. Me, I ain't got the energy for it. So, you know, if you got the energy for the back and forth after you vet them, go right ahead. My thing is, I be trying to save people time, energy, their blood pressure. We want to do stuff like this if we know they're not really Black Panther fans. We know that. And we like fraternizing with real Black Panther fans. I would rather have interaction like this than that. Because we can't get nothing from that. We're not gonna grow from that conversation. We're not gonna grow. They not gonna grow. We not gonna grow because they can't teach us nothing. They not gonna grow because they ain't trying to learn nothing. I ain't got that type of energy. I'm not begrudging anybody that does. I just don't have it. So that was one of the things that I found out this morning, regardless of who they are, regardless of who they claim to be. Black Panther fan, Storm fan, Misty Knight fan, Blade fan. It don't matter. Go look at their stuff. Can't nobody hide that. If you a fan of something, you got something on your page supposed to indicate that. If you call yourself an expert on something, oh, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Let me go ahead and say this. If you were in the military, and I'm saying this humbly, let me serve as your guide on. Let me and those like us serve as your guide on. So when somebody get to talking like they Theo or D-Real, talking, but ain't conducting themselves like D-Real or Theo, don't go back and forth with them. Don't have the D-Real Theo expectation of them. They just talking. And guess what? Anybody can do that. Anybody can talk. Anybody can talk. Everybody don't know. Everybody don't know. We know they don't know. What's going on? We got Professor Film in here. We got Gray in here. So that's just my thing. When you see them, understand what that is. Now, in regards to the Storm T'Challa relationship, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying before we lost power this morning. First of all, if you're a Black Panther fan, comic book fan, we win. That's what I was saying this morning before we lost the energy and everything like that, before we lost power. We Black Panther fans, we win it. How many comic books T'Challa been in? Since we said, no, we're not going to take that no more, You're not gonna do that. Since we started writing in, letting it be known this, that, then the third, how many comic books T'Challa been in? Then we get another Christopher Priest, Black Panther action figure. Why did Hasbro feel the need to give us this? They gave us this damn near 6 months after this, or a year after this. What for? We already got this action figure. What did I say earlier this morning? This action figure just said Black Panther on the box. This one said T'Challa. Why we think Hasbro Marvel Legends went above and beyond to make that distinction? Because myself, my brother D Real, we doing action figure review videos, and we like, what y'all got going on? That's T'Challa. That's from Fantastic Four issue 52. I don't know why y'all felt like y'all couldn't come out and say it. That ain't T'Chaka. No, this is not X-Men 97. That's T'Challa. What we got going on? Well, okay. I can get mad at the fact I didn't get a verbal response, or I can think about the physical response they gave me. I bad. Here you go. Here you go, another Black Panther action figure, and that's T'Challa. Ain't no mistaking it. It's T'Challa. Okay, appreciate that. If you were reading Black Panther with John Ridley attached to it, like I said this morning, you read issue 15 just like I did. You know that was a rush job. Segue. So I reached out to my brother D Real a while ago, just having conversation. Wakanda is the most advanced nation on Earth. You know what that means? That means the average Wakandan is smarter than the average person. We good with that? Cool. Reed Richards, comic book fan, Reed Richards came out his own mouth and said T'Challa is an intellectual peer. Stay right there. Peer. Equal. Equivalent. We good? Equal, equivalent. That's my, he didn't say Tony Stark. He said T'Challa is his intellectual peer. Appreciate Jonathan Mayberry. T'Challa has created shadow physics. That's Jonathan Mayberry. If you read the Ultimates in which he showed up in with Blue Marvel, Monica Rambeau, Carol Danvers, and America Chavez, that shadow physics technique is revisited in that comic book series. Stay right there. T'Challa trained shooting. Some folks have an issue with that. Do you have an issue if you're a sibling and your older sibling taught you how to do something? Because that's real. How many times have you found yourself with that older sibling surpassing that older sibling? Remember, that older sibling started off with more knowledge than you because that older sibling been here longer than you. When do you catch that older sibling if you're studying the same field? You don't. You don't catch them. They never stopped learning. You started learning after them. You can't catch them. Near. Well, the genius level IQ is 140. It's safe to say T'Challa and Reed Richards supersede 140 as a genius level IQ. So if T'Challa is 170, are you mad that Shuri is 160? That too close? Are you mad if he's 170 and her genius level IQ is 165? That's a huge gap. Or is that too close though? See, when I say close, it's no difference than us talking about power scaling. It's relative at the end of the day. You just need somebody to write it like that. But I'm asking a question because Valeria Richards ain't got none of these problems. Ain't nobody talking about Valeria Richards and Reed Richards. Ain't none of that. Probably will be at some point in time. Probably will be with the MCU. But Valeria Richards ain't smarter than Reed. However, in Aliens versus Avengers, who's portrayed as the smartest person still alive? Valeria Richards. Did we have a problem then? Or maybe it was the fact that we're not as sensitive, as raw. We're not as damaged when it comes to Valeria Richards. No way we could be like we are in regards to Shorty and the portrayal of T'Challa. You, like I said, damn it, you got to admit it. You got to admit it. You bothered by that. But you also got to be fair with it. I don't like racism. I despise racism, but I can't turn into that which I despise. Then I become no different. Some of us, because while they can tell you Shorty is close to T'Challa in intellect, did you read the comics? Because I just gave you 2 examples. Reed didn't say Shorty was his intellectual peer. He said T'Challa was. What feats have you seen other than them talking that shows that Shorty is T'Challa's intellectual peer? What you're responding to is the MCU. This ain't the MCU. It's Marvel comic books. Well, if it's Marvel comic books, then you talking about how everything was written under John Ridley. How long ago was it John Ridley wrote a Black Panther comic book? Okay. If that's the case, then let's look at Dr. Eve Ewing's run. When was Shorty portrayed as T'Challa's intellectual peer in her run? I'm gonna wait. Mind you, I read it. Mind you, I did the comic book reviews on it. So you can lie, but understand you're gonna be lying. When was the last time she was written as being anywhere near close to T'Challa in intellect? When? When was the last time? It's 2024, it's about to be 2025. I don't believe in wasting nobody's time, so I'm trying to get us somewhere. We all got John Ridley. Thank you. It's admitted. We got MCU PTSD, John Ridley PTSD. Go get you some help. I get it. I get it. I absolutely do understand it. I really, really damn do. I do. But Dr. Eve Ewing didn't write Shorty being as smart as T'Challa. I know damn good and well we ain't finna lie on Cheryl Lynn Eaton's name, because Shorty got warned by T'Challa not to go talk to Doom, and she did it anyway. Why did she go do it? Because she couldn't figure out how to keep the vampires out of Wakanda. And T'Challa couldn't tell her. Why? Because he was compromised. You read that? Did you read that? Because I read it too. Did you read it? You don't like what she doing over there in Ultimate Black Panther? Why not? She the war general. What's the war general's job? So should the king, the Oba, be designing military stuff, or should it be the military general? Okay, because I'm waiting. I read these comments. I'm waiting. Didn't Sage just say in X-Force? I know, because I read that comment, that Wakandan technology is ahead of Reed and Stark by like 800. Wait, you know what? Hold on, because I don't want to say nothing wrong. Wait a minute, let me get my glasses. Let me get my glasses. Hold on. I know what page I'm looking for here. They are minimally 800 years ahead of the best of the rest of humanity, including Stark, including Richards. I didn't write that. I didn't write that. I didn't write that. I didn't proofread that. I didn't correct that. No. That made it past the editorial room. That made it past the editorial room. So safe to say, Shorty is smart. Smart as a whip. And she is close to T'Challa in intellect. That's a relative discussion, though. That's a relative discussion. You've been on this channel. You ain't never heard me say, if you a Shorty fan, Why would you want her to have T'Challa's abilities? You don't like her current power set. You don't like her current power set. T'Challa possesses the abilities and the knowledge of every Black Panther before him. That's including Shuri. Because remember, he was gone. She came back. She was there. So yeah. Well, what does Shuri encompass? She's the living, breathing history of Wakanda. You know what I mean? A strong argument could be made that Shuri is more powerful than T'Challa. Do you have a problem with it? Because I'm telling you, as a Black Panther fan, I don't. Do you know why? Because Shuri is Shuri and T'Challa is T'Challa. I can appreciate both. It ain't no him against her. I don't give a damn what the man wants. The man shouldn't be able to turn us against one another. Not when you possess knowledge. Once you possess knowledge, the ability of man should be gone. Shuri sit right there. T'Challa sit right there. Us going back and forth between T'Challa and Shuri is us literally being told we got to pick, and we doing it. Both of them can be smart. What's the problem? What do you care about the MCU energy when you know the truth? You shouldn't give a damn. Honestly, you shouldn't give a damn when you look at how the writers have written them. The writers have written them. T'Challa is the superior intellect. Shuri is his little sister who looks up to him, gets on his last damn nerves at times, but she's smart too. 140, 130. 140, 135. What's too close? Because it's all relative. At the end of the day, let that PTSD, thank you. He said, yeah, we suffer from PTSD. Let it go. In regards to that Aurora T'Challa thing. Tony, you're a Black Panther fan, but you're a comic book fan. Tony and T'Challa, smart, they respect one another. They not bosom buddies. If Tony can't suggest that she go to T'Challa, and trust me, Tony is many things. Stupid ain't one of them. He can read the room. He know damn good and well if he suggests T'Challa, she gonna feel some type of way. This is just real life scenarios. That's what I'm like, damn, think about it. Give the writer, Mariwa, credit for being a real person, a real dude writing real life situation. Tony ain't gonna do that. I said that. You know that your damn self. Real life situation, you wouldn't do it. Talking about Tony do it, you wouldn't do it. And if you're not gonna do it, then who's the next best damn alternative, considering Wakandan tech is 800 years ahead of Reed and Stark tech? Who would Tony suggest? Shuri. Because you know what she getting ready to do? She getting ready to go. He can't help her. Stark tech can't help her. Reed tech can't help her. Future Foundation tech can't help her. She need Wakandan tech. Where he know if he suggests T'Challa, she probably gonna shut down. So who's the next best alternative to T'Challa? It's Shuri. That's who it is. It's his sister. It's his sister. You know, the one he trained. The one he trained, no different than Uncle Sion trained both of them. You know, the one he trained, no different than Hunter trained T'Challa and Shuri. Do you need a writer who ain't been rocking with these characters as long as you to tell you what that is? So you don't get mad, so you don't get triggered. So you don't get mad, so you don't get triggered. Yes, it makes perfect sense for Tony to suggest Shuri if she need help from Wakanda. It makes all the damn sense in the world. The reason why you triggered is because of the crap that we got from John Ridley and the MCU. Well, damn it, I get that. But you been rocking with me like I've been rocking with you. We've been winning. We've been winning. Look at your victory. Take a bow. How many comics is he going to be in coming out. Take a bow. Nope, because super genius is the greatest power in common. Then my dog, you being a male sexist. Because what you saying is a female can't be as smart as a dude. What you saying is she can't come nowhere near close to him. I asked the question, maybe you should have tapped in before you responded. A genius level intellect is 140. If his is 200, what can hers be? That makes it acceptable for you. That's a fair question. If a genius level is intellect is 140, he's Reed's intellectual peer. Let's say he's at 500. What's too close for you? Is her having an intellect of 450 too close? Because that's a 50-point difference. And trust me, if you don't know intellect, if you don't understand IQ, that matters. So what's too close? What satisfies you? What enables you to sleep through the night in regards to how many points? If he's at 200, what you need Shorty to be at so you can feel better about her intellect in regards to him? You need her to be at 150? What you need? I'm asking this because you painting yourself in a dangerous corner. What you saying to a degree is she can't be nowhere close to him. Why not? Stop me if I'm wrong. The Pouncey twins, they played two different positions. They was in the NFL. Stop me for a second. TJ and JJ Watt, them siblings. Stop me. Stop me. Venus and Serena Williams, stop me. Stop me. Stop me at some point in time. Because Luda. Valeria is close to her father and Victor. Relatively speaking, she is. She's not as smart as them, though. And you ain't never heard nobody say, Shooty is smartest to y'all. You mad because she close to him? Not as smart as, not smarter than. Close. Without anybody ever telling you the reference point for that proximity of closeness, you in your feelings? When the way they've been written, she ain't close to him. So you just going off of words because the actions that's being demonstrated, that's being put on paper, she need her brother. Did you read Dr. Eve Ewing's run? She didn't even know where T'Challa was. Did you read Dr. Eve Ewing's run? Because T'Challa put all his stuff together by himself. He asked her to get in contact with Nightshade. That was it. What comic have you read since John Ridley's run where she's smarter than him? And even in that run, she didn't know he had that spy network out there. Got nothing to do with Masazi. I got no issue with Luna and Riri being, but if you want to play that game, Storm named 3 black girl geniuses and not 1 black man. No, we're not moving the goalposts. You got a problem with saying Shorty's close to T'Challa. We're not doing that. You know I don't move the goalposts. I play defense. No, I'm going to lock your ass down right there on that statement. You got a problem with it. Why? Because what's close? What's close? Storm, 1 issue in. What's close? You and your feelings, 1 issue in. What's close? You mad about what they saying, What's close? Because it ain't being written like that. Who him in them comics is T'Challa. So where your feelings coming from? Like I said, you don't want to admit it. You want to stay right there stuck in that moment. Well, I'm going to tell you like I told somebody else. You can stay stuck in that moment by yourself. But when it comes to what's actually taking place, T'Challa him. I got room for Shorty to also be her. You ain't got no problem with Riri Williams? That's fair. I ain't got no problem with where Shorty being written at. They ain't done nothing to make me feel bad in regards to her being a genius, him being a genius. Not since JR. It's 2024. I'm trying to figure out why you ain't moved forward in your way of thinking. Because the writers clearly have. Because Shorty is the primary. Why you kept? See, that's the whole thing. You talking like you ain't got no power in this, and you want me to keep having this conversation with you because Shorty is the primary stake they're using to destroy T'Challa. But where is Shorty at right now, S. Jaddix? We talking in circles because the Shorty they talking about ain't no movie coming out. You just going in circles at this point in time. I have an example comments of this in your last live using Marvel writers. But where is Shorty today? See, that's what I'm saying. You talking like we ain't winning. You talking like we ain't got no W. That means you stuck in the past. And I'm perfectly fine letting you stay there. I'm just not going to stay there with you. You talking about Shorty from the MCU. You can't even find Shorty in the MCU right now. That's why I said you don't know when you win it. They ain't even talk. Watch this. When the last damn time they talked about the video game? Either one of them. Knowledge reigns supreme over almost everything. Not itching, wiping, and complaining. Itching, griping, and complaining don't solve nothing. It ain't ever solved nothing. We speak with knowledge over here. But when you talk about Shorty and the MCU, when this last time you got some Black Panther MCU project stuff? You got more stuff from me and Buckmeister. So who you complaining to now? Shorty being handled well, whether we talking me, Buckmeister, or Marvel Comics. Why are you talking to me about the MCU? Then the MCU can't do a damn thing in regards to Black Panther unless the Black Panther fan group sign off on it. You signing off on it? You give them your stamp of approval that they can proceed? Did you tell the MCU they gonna make some money with Shorty? I think that's a fair question. You steadily talking to me about the MCU. I'm gonna help you out, my dog. I don't see them. I don't see the MCU. I see you before I see the MCU. I see Grand Madam Tarot before I see the MCU. I see Mr. Ray Smith before I see Miss May Kent before I see the MCU. I see all y'all before I see the MCU. The MCU don't move me. I've been saying for the longest time, if you were to enwrap yourself, if you had Wakanda at home, you wouldn't be moved like this. You letting stuff like that move you in ways it shouldn't. It's causing you, in my opinion, to overreact when you don't need to. Not when you getting everything you wanted as a Black Panther fan, a comic book fan, aside from him having his own comic book. If your initial state was you wanted him treated with respect and not being ran through the mud like he was with John Ridley, if you wanted him and Aurora back, and X-Men stands would have a problem with that because she ain't popping up in their comic or he popping up in or she popping up in his comic. Well, hell, problem solved. She got her own damn comic book. They on the same damn superhero team. He's showing up in Miles's book. You want to talk about who got the genius level intellect? Okay, see, I don't be wanting to do this. Well, who is Miles going to get assistance from? Is he going to Shorty or is he going to T'Challa? You're a Black Panther fan. You can stay stuck where you at if you want to. I'm not going to stay there with you. You're going to be there by yourself. I'm trying to help you, though. Who is Miles going to? He ain't going to Shorty to get assistance. Who is showing up in Miles's comic book? 4 of them. Issue 25, 26, 27, 28. To help him with his vampirism. It ain't Shorty. Who is it? You can stay stuck right there. All I'm telling you, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And you can't convince me to stay there with you because I can read. I can read and I can understand the printed word. And as I've told people before, I'm a classically trained reader. Yeah, I say that. Shakespeare, all the people that we like to look, yeah, all them classic writers and everything, I read their work. We say over here on this channel, let the writer cook. Well, the only writer we didn't want cooking a damn thing because we didn't like the recipe was JR. If you wanted certain things in regards to T'Challa, you've gotten it. But watch this. You know the brother that's a Republican? Ramsar Sadiq or something like that, him? You remember when the woman said she liked his policies, but she could never vote for him? She could never vote for him because of his race. Well, it wasn't like he wasn't telling the truth. She just didn't like it because it was coming from him. Well, I tell you the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Whether or not you like it or not is something totally different. In essence, Shuri ain't being written like she on T'Challa's level, and you know that. You just raw. Rightfully so. I ain't saying you ain't got no reason. You sensitive right now. So any perceived jab at T'Challa, you gonna get offended. I can't tell you not to feel like that. I can't. I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong, though, in my opinion. And on this one, you're wrong, in my opinion. You feel like this for no reason. It's a saying. Be careful when you look into the abyss, because the abyss look back. The abyss looking at you. The abyss is looking at you. Now let me move the story forward, because story, video forward in regards to T'Challa. T'Challa and Aurora sitting in a tree. Kissing. First came marriage. Next thing you know, here come a baby carriage. That's the point. You so-called Storm fans tell me a lot. You so caught up in Storm, you don't even worry about her offspring. You never think about extending her legacy. Some of you got kids. You can sit around and appreciate a Clark Kent, Lois Lane story with their kids. You can sit around here and watch the video cartoons with Bruce running around with his son Damien. You know who Talia al Ghul is, so you sitting up there talking about Damien is one badass. Kal-El is from Krypton, so you know his offspring is going to be walking around here whooping behind, and you'll appreciate that all damn day long. Some of y'all got the damn Superman crest, Batman logo hanging out in your stuff. You can appreciate the relationship between folks that don't look like you all damn day long. You ain't finna sit up here and say Bruce taken away from Talia. You ain't finna sit up here and say Clark taken away from Lois. But you'll sit up here and be duped into believing that them two being in the same comic book somehow diminishes the other person. What are you saying about us in real life? And maybe that's the problem. We can't have black love in real life because the black woman, black man feels like partnering up with the other one somehow diminishes themselves. Think about that message, because that message is real. it's real and you know it's real. You got Fit and Fresh walking around here every damn video talking bad, trashing black women. How many social media commentators you got right now trashing the other damn gender? How many? And you signing up for that nonsense, but you find with Reed and Sue, hell, you better spend money out your pocket to go watch this relationship between Reed and Sue, ain't you? The MCU spinning it real nice for you. Kevin got you digging in your pocket. How many of you capped for Deadpool and Wolverine and also bragged about Lady Deadpool? Oh, then they go out their way to tell you that was Ryan Reynolds' real wife. So in the movie, we promoting love that ain't got nothing to do with you, real and fictional. But over here, we got a problem. Well, how you get the power child? That's how I know it's quite a few Storm fans. They misandrous and they don't read comics, don't care. How you get the power child? Where that child come from? Who does Aurora mate with to get that kid? Hell, we talking about Aurora and T'Challa. Back it up. What we doing with Adam Brashear and Monica Rambeau? See, that's the stuff that Recast T'Challa be talking about and be fighting for all day, every day, twice on Sunday. I've been watching Reed kiss Sue since I was a kid. You brand new, you Generation Y, Generation Z. You don't know nothing about that. You're a millennial. You're not experienced that. We've been watching Clark and Lois swap spit with Lois since we were kids. I'm talking Generation X. I'm talking going all the way back to the damn 60s. We've been watching this love affair take place. What we've been asking for is where's ours? And way too many of you New Jacks, bitter Bettys, bitter Bobbies, because you were raised in a one-parent home and you ain't matured past that nonsense yet, you doing somebody's work for them, because even in the comics, you preaching black division. While we sitting up here, Recast T'Challa, fighting hard for black unification. You don't even want black unification in the comic books. Aurora and T'Challa produce an OP child. That's what that is. That's what we want. It's crazy because you can sit up here and look at Azadi in Next Avengers, the damn cartoon. Well, his mom, while she didn't show up on screen, that was Aurora. What's the problem with that? Why we can't get the black super love child? What's the problem? Who do you want Aurora to be with to get the black superpowered love child? I'll wait. Tell me. But you're not going to be able to tell me because you're not a comic book fan. What we going back and forth with them for? Why go back and forth with somebody that don't care? Why go back and forth with somebody that don't possess the knowledge? They not comic book fans. I don't give a damn what they say. All you got to do is vet them. They would be better off watching Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Black Ink Chicago, Real Housewives of this. That's what they watching. Ghost, Book of Power. See, when you think about what they do talk about, it ain't got nothing to do with black love. When you go look at what their page is built up on, it's about black division. It's about black violence. It's about black ignorance. It's about black stupidity. It ain't about black unification. It ain't. You are not going to find none of the stuff that they talking about on their page. You know who does have it? We do. And when I say we, I'm talking about the Rock With Me Nation. When I say we, I mean the Black Panther fan group. We didn't just cover them characters from Wakanda. We didn't just cover heterosexual characters. We didn't just cover black characters. We covered all of them. Well, when you got that knowledge, you can read. you can understand the printed word, it prevents you from experiencing certain emotions. You don't get worked up. Close is a relative term. It would cause you to do things like this, S. Jaddix. You say, but damn, I feel some type of way about them steadily saying that T'Challa and Shuri are close in IQ. It might cause you to go research IQ. It might cause you to research what is considered a genius level IQ. Then you see that, and now it's a numbers game with you. So that's what genius is. Now, depending on who you are and what you really want, see, I don't know this. Do you want Shuri to be a genius, but just not as smart as him? Or do you want her not to be mentioned as a genius at all? As in, you want her to be a regular person. I'm a challenge. I'm going to push back on that because Sue, while she ain't portrayed like that, ain't stupid. Valeria has been stated as being, she up there. Let me just put it like that. Now, who's smarter, Valeria or her father? Because they alluded to the fact that Valeria is close to her father. Now, do you have a problem with that? They say Valeria is close to her father. Now, they don't write it like that, but they say that. Now, them not writing it like that is no different than what they doing in Black Panther. Anytime they talk, they don't write Shuri being as smart as her brother. So you can ask questions. Who's smarter, Shuri or Valeria? Who's smarter, Shuri or Moon Girl? Who's smarter, Shuri or Riri? Now, you say you don't mind Riri being smart, but watch this. Why not? Because if T'Challa is smarter than Tony, don't it make sense that Shuri should be smarter than Riri? Because Riri not as smart as T'Challa, is she? I don't have an issue with Val and Reed. You said undermine. When was the last time Shuri was written to undermine T'Challa? It's 2024. We got a saying in our culture. Why you keep bringing up that old shit? Because Riri was introduced as a super genius. That's somebody writing that like that. So what you saying is Shuri can't be a super genius. She can't learn. I'm telling you what you're saying, and you sound crazy. You sound crazy. Because who from T'Chaka's lineage wasn't gonna be smart? Who? Because she in that lineage. Who in the Black Panther lineage wasn't a super genius? I'm waiting on, see, you picking and you choosing, and I don't want to say some stuff because you saying it for yourself. You making yourself look like this. I'm trying to stop you. Who in the Black Panther lineage is not a super genius? Damn whether they got to announce it or not. What do you think Nahanda was? Bashinga. Mosi. What we doing? Like, I'm gonna let you stay. Turkan, I'm gonna let you stay out on that. You're gonna be out there by yourself. You're gonna be out there by yourself. And I'm telling you, what you saying about yourself right now, it ain't good, because you're allowing yourself to be influenced by outside people, outside forces, even though you should know better as a Black Panther comic book fan. It's too easy for me to push back on you. It is. Who in the Black Panther lineage is not a super genius, whether they said it or not? I can do this all day. I'm like Steve. I can do this all day. Who? You're literally saying everybody in that line you find with being a genius except for Shorty, because she wasn't introduced that way. That's the writer. They make mistakes. Watch this. That's Reginald Hutland. You know what else Reginald Hutland gave you? Reginald Hutland told you that T'Challa without the heart-shaped herb can beat Sion with the heart-shaped herb. You ain't quoting that. Why you not quoting that? Because how did he beat Sion? Reginald Hutland gave you that in the comics, and they gave you that in the BET cartoon. You know damn good and well that's crap. Who beat the Black Panther? Who? You making this too easy. Come on now, Theo. Shorty needed a whole damn tech team when she became Black Panther. A genius, sure. A super genius, hell no. Give me one panel pre-MCU. Bruh, you keep talking about the MCU. I asked you a specific question. Who in the Black Panther lineage is not a super genius? I don't give a damn if it's got to be written in black and white or not. That's like somebody got to tell me the Black Panther ain't got superhuman strength. Do I need them to tell me that? If I'm the expert, do I need the writer to tell me that? No, I don't need the writer to tell me a damn thing. You ain't got to tell me she a super genius. Just the fact that you told me how smart this dude was, just the fact you told me how smart the cats was that came before him, just because you told me this dude don't stop learning. In real life situation, with his father being gone, he would develop a relationship with his sister. And do you know why he would teach his sister damn near everything he know? Because he don't know if he would wind up taking a dirt nap. And do you know who he want to protect his mama? You talking about shooting. Hell, Hunter ain't stupid. Are you fine with that? Because Hunter ain't dumb. Now, do I need them to tell me that Hunter is a super genius? He did just destabilize an African country, by the way. He did. He and the war dog. Do I need them to tell me that, or do I need to understand that Hunter being adopted as an infant by, let me make sure I say this right, Nahanda and T'Chaka, am I supposed to assume they ain't get that boy all the damn knock because he older than T'Challa? So we got them writing T'Challa's history, but we didn't think they sent Hunter to the very best schools. We don't think Hunter was an athlete. Is that really what we thinking? They sent T'Challa to the finest schools, but they didn't send Shorty to the finest schools. Really? You need them to lay that out for you? The only thing Hunter ain't got are the special abilities that Shorty and T'Challa ain't got. But you think Hunter's stupid? I'm gonna say it like this. I respect your opinion, but King is right. We going in circles, and we simply not going to agree on this matter. He right. Well, am I going in circles with you, or am I just educating? Because some of the stuff that I'm saying, everybody don't know. Them comic books sit there for a reason. Them comic books sit there for a reason. You acting like you didn't read them. You acting like you didn't read them. You keep talking to me about the MCU. The MCU don't move me. The MCU don't dictate to me. I've been told you, you say we've been watching videos, you've been leaving video comments. I'm gonna say this, some of us talk to listen and learn, and some of us talk to just talk. You can be strong, you can have a strong opinion, you better have facts to back it up. You better have facts to back it up. See what I'm saying to you? I'm not gonna take my foot off the gas pedal. I believe in keeping my foot on the neck. We're not going in circles. No, I'm pushing forward. Education. Some of the stuff I'm bringing up, I know damn good and well you don't know because you keep glazing past it. Just to hunker down on your point in regards to the MCU. The MCU don't move me. I move the MCU. The MCU don't influence me. I was reading comics before the MCU existed. Hell, I was born before the MCU was created. So the MCU don't dictate to me. I dictate to the MCU, and I dictate with that comic book knowledge. No, we're not going in circles, my guy. No, 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 no. We're not going in circles. I'm exposing, you really ain't got a point. I keep exposing that. You don't have a leg to stand on. You feeling some type of way because you won't deal with how you feel about the MCU. You want to keep dragging the MCU over to Marvel Comics. When us as Black Panther fans, we exercised that demon a long damn time ago. I'm so sorry you still paying attention to it. But when we look at what we got going on in comic books in regards to Black Panther, we good. We good. I respect you. We good. We got what we need. You can keep holding on to the past. You can keep bringing up that old stuff. You can keep trying to find fault where there is none. You will die on that hill alone. Ain't got nothing to do with opinion. I gave you facts. Every time I gave you a fact, you kept going back to the MCU. I was talking Marvel Comics. I wasn't talking MCU. That said, if you look in regards to what's going on with the relationship, in regards to Aurora, in regards to a T'Challa, because once again, that's the comics. You can't overreact because you getting your feelings about the MCU. That's the other part of it. That's how that would happen in the real world. Yeah, that's how that would play out in the real world. Oh, Tony he's not gonna suggest T'Challa. If you knew their relationships based on the comics and not the MCU, you would know why they played out that way. It would make sense to you and you wouldn't get in your feelings. See, that's why it seemed like we're talking in circles because people got offended that Tony suggested Shorty and didn't suggest T'Challa. That right there, that's what it was. Oh, they trying to elevate Shorty over T'Challa. That one little simple damn line. That right there is why we here. That right there. Which makes all the damn sense in the world. If you've been in a relationship with somebody, broke up with that person, you know how this play out. But that right there got folks to overreact. The fact that T'Challa wasn't in her comic book, even though he did show up in the panel. Well, damn, it's your ex. It is your ex. Y'all know I despise that synergy. Absolutely. It's the ex. And pre-MCU start in the 616 comic never suggest Shorty. Comics. Real life though, right? See, now, because you're trying to take it there, I'm going to take it there with you. You right. But if she need help and the next, and she not talking to T'Challa, they did break up, right? S-Jadix, or you not following that? You got an ex? You been in a relationship before? You and your ex didn't end on good terms. Can anybody tell you to reach out to your ex for assistance? You don't want to swallow your pride here. So I doubt you swallow your pride there. Pride before the fall. Does that make sense? You been in a relationship? I'm just asking. Broke up with somebody? You readily accepting a phone call? You readily reaching out to them? Whether they can help you or not. Are you? Once again, you know what you did? You went to the MCU. You know what you're doing? You're mad at the MCU. You're using your anger at the MCU to justify how you feel in the comments. My guy, you're confused. Like I said, I'm going to let you stay. We're not disagreeing. No, I'm agreeing with you that you can stay on that hill by yourself because you keep going back to the MCU. Let me help you out, my guy. This is a comic book channel. And you know it's a comic book channel. You know we keep the main thing right there in the comments. The better part of this conversation, you've been referencing the MCU to justify your feelings. You're going to stay right there by yourself. I'm going to leave you on that hill by yourself, and I'm going to be content with it. Because when it comes to the comics, what I've said was fact. You keep going back to stuff that they happened previously or is in the MCU, I'm going to let you stay right there. I'm going to let you stay. I'm going to let you stay right there. You good. But see, what I'm not going to do is I ain't going to let you, watch this, trump this thing on up. Theo, no. See, I'm not going to let you tell folks it's bad when it ain't. I ain't going to let you tell people the economy is effed up and it ain't. I ain't going to let you tell folks people taking black and brown jobs when that ain't what that is. I'm not going to do that. And if you think I'm going to let that happen on this video, if you think I'm going to let that lie fly, then that ain't no different than them thinking I'm going to let that lie fly in regards to the LGBTQ plus and how they being treated. Bro, See where you at? You back there. I'm in 2024. I'm gonna let you stay right there in 2018. You can't read. You ain't trying to understand. You want to be angry. You want to be mad. You want to be frustrated. I'm gonna let you be right there where you at because I answered your questions and you never acknowledged anything I said. What you said was we was talking in circles, but you didn't acknowledge the points. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave you on that hill right there by yourself, and I'm gonna graduate this conversation to talking about Storm and Black Panther, Aurora and T'Challa's relationship. I'm gonna leave you right there. You have a good one in regards to their relationship, how they're being treated. She got her own comic book. Shorty did get mentioned in said comic book. Shorty did get mentioned in said comic book, which means they got Wakanda tie into Storm's comic without mentioning T'Challa and without mentioning Black Panther. So what should we expect as readers? Oh, well, some point in time she probably gonna slide over to Wakanda. But for her to slide over to Wakanda, what must first happen? Well, if we look at the writings of Cheryl Lynn Eaton, right? She probably gonna have to have a conversation with the Oba of Wakanda. One-on-one with her ex, which is probably gonna take place in an Avengers comic book. So ex fans ain't got nothing to be in their feelings about. They already in their feelings because she an Avenger. That's what got me right there. I'm like, oh, y'all mad she an Avenger, huh? Yeah, y'all know what that means, don't you? But you ain't mad that Logan can go from every team to every team to every team. They ain't gonna ever say nothing. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here. So she gonna pop up in Wakanda. Her and T'Challa gonna have a sit down. They gonna have a conversation. They gotta work together. Well, Sam looking like he did invite her to the team. He did. He did. He invited her to the team, and he know what's going on between her and T'Challa. He do. So as a Black Panther fan, a fan of Black love, I'm sitting up here like this. And then you get the writer for Storm to say to us that's going to take place in the Avengers comic book. And good looking. But all the stuff that we got concerns, all that itch, griping, moaning, complaining, we don't do that over here in the Rock With Me Nation. What do we do? mheroes at marvel.com, okay to print. mheroes at marvel.com, okay to print. Subject T'Challa and Aurora wedding. T'Challa, and that's what we do. We active. Oh, I'm mad about this. No. Because what do we say? Sometimes the writers don't know. Sometimes the writer don't know. The writer might not have been living as long as you. The writer might have somebody that's their favorite character, and it ain't the one that they currently writing. Well, you got to help the writer out. Hey, there you go. Do some comic book reviews. Let the writer know you locked in. Let the comic book company know you locked in. Hit the writer up on Twitter. Let them know, hey, need that fixed. Shooty would call her and she'll slip in. There you go. There you go. Say that one more time. They're using Shooty as a byproduct to undermine T'Challa and his intelligence. This is also the consistent discourse online with blurs who don't read comics. Why are we talking to them? Why are we talking to them when it's been clearly demonstrated based on the video content that we put out? When you show Marvel, you know what's going on with these characters. They start writing them the way they're supposed to be written, as opposed to the way they think they should be written. All that back and forth, no. I don't give two damns about the MCU. Say it, not tell them. We can understand, but what Theo is telling you, the MCU is irrelevant. All that matters is the comics. We know all. She's smart, but by reading all recent books, he's still superior in intelligence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not tell him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Damn. I ain't even gonna talk about it no more. Cause no saying. God damn it. Take the power. Thank you. 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 Because that's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly where I've been wanting recast T'Challa, headed as a movement. Divest ourselves of the MCU. Own the character, not just T'Challa, all the characters from Wakanda. Not just the characters from Wakanda, but every Black character, period. Own it. Damn the MCU. I ain't looking for the MCU to tell me what's going on with James Rhodes. No. You can't tell me a damn thing about Sam Wilson. No. You can't tell me a damn thing about Luke Cage. No. You can't tell me a damn thing about Misty Knight. No. And contrary to popular belief, you can't tell me a damn thing about that version of Nick Fury. No. You cannot tell me nothing about Wakanda. You got Wakanda getting flooded by water balloons. Shorty can't be that damn smart. How long did it take in the MCU? How long did it take her to? She don't even know what her brother passed away from. She's so damn smart in the MCU. Instead of her just going outside to see what the next heart-shaped herb was growing, she's sitting up there trying to 3D print one. She ain't that damn smart. Stop going back and forth with the people about that nonsense. That's not a smart person. That's because he burned it down right there. It don't grow nowhere else in Wakanda. You can't be that damn smart. You didn't know your brother was ill? See, that would be the roasting part right there. That's what she not that damn smart. Why y'all falling for that nonsense when they literally wrote, damn them telling you how smart she was. They literally wrote how smart she was. She ain't that smart. Her plan for defeating the Talokans consisted of a barge floating in the middle of the sea. And y'all fell for that. Who did we allow to convince us that that plan came from somebody? And mind you, Riri signed off on it. So stop that. Who did we allow to convince us that the person who came up with that plan had a genius level intellect? Please help me, help me, help you. Who? Bro, I just be trying to give it to you. Man, look what they gave me. She ain't that damn smart. Anybody that's an MCU stand talking about, oh, she's smart, really? Because I saw how smart she was. I'm sorry. I saw how smart she was. She not that smart. She not. And considering the fact Riri went along. First of all, if Riri that smart, why is she hustling for money? If Riri Williams is that smart, why is she hustling like the stereotypical thug? Why? Oh no, she ain't that smart. Because a smart person know how to get their money. Riri a 2-bit hustler. That's how they wrote them characters. So I know what they said. I know what they said, but I don't just go off. People can. A used car salesman could never sell me a car. I hear you talking. Should it bear? I ain't saying. I'm just exactly, Theo. She needed Riri Williams' help just to figure out name her needed to be. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I really felt bad about what was going on this morning. What I don't want us to be, and who am I to say what I don't want us to be? But I don't want us to be manipulated. Jadix, man, to everybody that feel like they feel about T'Challa, I get it. I get, man. Listen, I'm telling you, I get it. I get it. I get it because I was right there with you every step of the damn way. I get it. I do. I absolutely get it. But when we came into this, let us just think about this for a second. When we came into this, what we got was the character is deleted. Don't ask how. It's whether it's gonna be on screen or off. It's just gonna be what it is. Some of us sat right then, right there, and we were like, "Oh, y'all think y'all slick." We were already reading JR's run, and we looking at that synergy travel back and forth between JR and the MCU. Well, hold on. That's when we came together. That's when we came together. Under JR's run, we came together as a group. And we got him off that book. As a group. That wasn't no one individual. We got him off that book as a group. And as a group, we made our feelings known. As a movement, as a group. They gave us a writer that was into him. Some of us had a problem with her writing style, but she didn't disrespect T'Challa. No, she respected how we felt as a group. Gave us a letters page as a group, and she responded to that letters page, to that group. Then we got that 3 issue. We didn't know what was going on with Cheryl Lynn Eaton, but what did she give us in just 3 damn issues? Now I'm sitting up here like, if you can give us that in 3, what could you give us in 15? But in 3 issues, like I said, she gave you the formation of the 3 tribes. I'm gonna say of the 5 tribes. You just had to read it. That's all you had to do. You just had to read it. As a group, we got Brian Hill writing Ultimate Black Panther. And we ain't ever sat up here and contemplated the fact that Vibranium was alive until Brian Hill gave it to her. Or that there's another element out there. We still waiting on the name of it, Brian. We still are waiting on the name for you to name that element. But we got that. How many times did we say we don't want to see Eric Killmonger no more? We tired of this dude. Brian said, hold my beer, and gave us a whole different version of Eric Killmonger we never got before. Never. We ain't never got that version of Eric before. I ain't never seen that dude before. This is a fresh take on Eric. He thought about us. They talk about them Black Panther games. EA Sports. What did we go? We went ham on social media. What did we say? If you're not going to do that damn game right, don't do it at all. Then they released the video images and everything like that. Got a Zooty looking like me. But what do we do? We exposed that damn video game. 1943, that ain't T'Challa's story. That ain't Steve's story. We don't know whose story this is. We know whose story it ain't. Why that dude got a round shield? Because we got the knowledge. You heard them talk about that game? EA Sports. Oh, anybody can be Black Panther. What do we say? Oh, so you're going to put it where a person that's white can be the king of Wakanda? Oh, that's what you want to do? We went ham. We spoke knowledge to it. Have you heard anything about that game? Have you heard anything? No, that's us moving as a group. Even when they talk about Eyes of Wakanda, what did we say as a group? You can't tell us a damn thing that we don't already know. What you want to do is just say people been pillaging, because that's what you're saying. Stuff just been stole out of Wakanda. We threw the flag down. We threw the gauntlet down. Tell us who these people are that you say going out here in the world, because we know who it is. You can't just make up names. We did that as a movement. We did that as a group. Have you heard anything about that? It went from 16 episodes to 4. I dare Ryan to put that nonsense out. We did that. We did that. We took over the character. And we did it with knowledge. They got stands out there. They got bots out there that's going to come after us whenever they feel like they want to make a move with the character. Stand 10 toes down with it. We got the knowledge. I don't give a damn about them on social media. Bet them. Bet them. They can talk loud all damn day long. What can they tell you? Like I told the young lady yesterday that called herself to be a member of the LGBTQ+, we rep the LGBTQ+ right here in my own studio more than she has. She ain't got nothing. She just talking. That's all they do. Well, at some point in time, we got to start walking with our chest out. It makes more sense for BP to be collecting artifacts as Kingside than hunting them. Yep, absolutely. Plus, with RDJ Doom, we will have more Watch this. You see how you say RDJ Doom? That's the MCU. We don't do that. The MCU, I let the MCU do the MCU. Kevin Feige can't tell me nothing. So I let Kevin Feige be great. I let the MCU be great. What you gonna talk more about the MCU than I do, big dog. And like I said, I get it, but I got my live action T'Challa. I got it with Chadwick Boseman. I'm not checking for that no more. Why? Because I went so long without a live action T'Challa. T'Challa stay right here. So I can close my eyes or open my eyes and see T'Challa standing in front of me. I can close my eyes, open my eyes, and write out my own T'Challa story. Please see Buckmeister. I don't, and I got a Dr. Doom action figure. I got the whole entire Fantastic Four. I don't, when we say stuff like this, I know Victor Von Doom. And I got mad respect for Victor Von Doom. I don't know who, when you say RDJ, I know that's going straight to the MCU. Yes, Comic Doom fans are pissed, and they got a right to be. They got a right to be. So I don't. Plus, with RD, we will have some more allies soon enough. Now, here's the thing: when they come over, don't say nothing. Theo, don't say nothing. Why am I saying don't say nothing? Nobody had any love for us as Black Panther fans. Nobody had any love for us as Black Panther fans. Nobody. And we are open-minded community, by and large. I know, we got our own little pocket. That is what that is. But I'm not finna jump in this with the Fantastic Four fans. That ain't my fight. I ain't finna get into this with the Victor Von Doom fans. That ain't my fight. Because that's how they treated us. We had to fight this by ourselves. Ain't nobody come over here helping. ain't no other fan base come over here and say, let's help them out. I ain't get no support from the Star Wars fans. From X-Men fans, all I get from way too many. I'm not gonna say all because that would be me. I would be wrong. But from too many X-Men fans, I just get a lot of negativity. Well, the Dr. Doom thing, that's their fight. That's their fight. That's their fight. That's their fight. Female representation in X-Men, if they feel like it's too many women over there, that's their fight. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna stay. If they feel like the men being treated some way over there, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm staying right on over here in my lane. Black Panther. Anybody want me to talk about the X-Men? They got to be black. Speaking of which, Sync is going to be showing up in NYX. Sync is going to be showing up in NYX. I'm looking forward to that. Frenzy, Joanna Cargill showing up in Storm, because we was talking about all that other stuff. Damn all that. My Frenzy. We spent so much time talking about what to Frenzy. Joanna Cargill, Frenzy, issue 1, Black Girl Power. Hasbro Marvel Legends, I need that action figure. Frenzy. Did you see the artwork? Suspenders? Frenzy. I wish I would care about that. X-Men fans just want Storm to stay over there with the X-Men. Yeah. No, we finna bring on home. We finna bring on home. Thank God, Frenzy Skate Havoc. Yeah, yeah. They need it. Now, I'm tempted. You say spin the block and say Reyes, Cecilia Reyes. Yeah. But yeah, Armstead, go out there. Hutland wrote Shoot It perfectly. Just saying. I liked it. I liked it. If anybody was to ask me, the only problem I had was Sion and T'Challa, how that thing worked out with the heart shaker. Other than that, no. But no, I like Shuri. I like Shuri. And that's the whole thing. Like I said, these characters are these characters. In how they write them, we should be getting, because it's crazy. We got it in real life. We got brothers that got sisters. We got sisters that got brothers. That's what Reginald Huntley intended when he gave us that relationship. There was supposed to be something there. We're not, that's not playing out like it's supposed to. What we are allowing society to do and the media to do, and we got to stop it, is we're allowing them to pit us against one another, real or fictional. We're literally sitting here saying it's one or the other. Yeah, we're saying it in a different way, but we're saying it's either Shorty or T'Challa. What's wrong with both? We're saying it's either got to be Aurora or T'Challa. What's wrong with both? I'm going to be honest with you. If they were initially written where they were both equally intelligent, she was superior or he was superior, I'm fine. I just want the story between the brother and sister. I want the story of the Black family. I turn 57 next year. We ain't got a story yet written. We talking about T'Challa and Shuri. We ain't got the story with T'Challa, Shuri, Hunter, and Ramonda. Let that sink in. We ain't seen them together as a family since I've been living. Think about that. You think that's by accident? Just think about that for a second. I turn 57 next year. I've never seen that whole damn family together. Anytime they do it, it's in passing in regards to T'Chaka. And that ain't going to last long because we know what's going to happen. Well, since his passing, we've never seen that family together. I think it's safe to say, while we asking questions, it's some questions we're not asking. Why is that? When the last time you seen the Dora Milaje and the Hatu Zaraze fight side by side? You know the sexiest thing I saw is when everybody was talking about folks had to go get trained with their guns and everything like that. They put a video on. I saw the video. It was a husband and wife, Black. They were at the gun range. Him, her, her, him. It was beautiful how they had each other's back. Him covering her while she recovered her weapon, her covering him while he recovered his weapon. It was absolutely beautiful. In Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, they didn't show that. In comics, they low-key got us asking for everything except that. Right. Right. And did you read the last issue of Avengers? Did you read the last issue of Avengers? Jed McKay actually alluded to that. If you read it, what did she say? Scott, we beyond taking orders from each other. You got to read. The writers agree with you. Probably because of the S word, they want you to think Bucket. Once again, them would be the MCU fans, and I let them be great. I let them be great because, well, that's what I'm gonna let them be what they're gonna be. But over here, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that and everything like that. Listen, I'm gonna get on up out of here. What I'm gonna say is this: be aware, not necessarily woke, because I don't see this to be a problem. What I'm saying is be aware of how you feel. Be aware of how you feel. Be aware of how you feel. I'm not telling you you're right for how you feel. I'm not telling you you're wrong for how you feel. Just be aware of how you feel. Bucky is White Wolf and Griot as a. Don't get me started on that. Please don't, because I easily could. I get started on that. I'm gonna be in my feelings about that because I didn't like that. Soon as I don't know why she needed. You would have thought Shooty had been hanging around Tony because she needed an AI like Tony. Why you need an AI like Tony? You don't even talk to Tony like that. But you know what? This ain't my comic book. This ain't my comic book. This ain't my script. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what this is. This just lets me further know this ain't got a damn thing to do with the comic books. I'm gonna touch my nose and be on up out of here. Because if you think about it, not one damn stand, black, Jew, Gentile, not one MCU stand said a damn thing about the griot being named after the AI. But then if you think about it, none of the MCU stands, none of the so-called Black Panther fans said anything about Queen Mother Ramunda's passing either. The only folks that had a problem with Queen Mother Ramunda's passing was who? Recast T'Challa. Think about that. Recent tweet I saw with AI art, student give me chip, wait a Mr. No MCU talk. Come on, like I said, this is a comment. I'm at peace because I divested myself of the MCU. I'm at peace because I got Wakanda. I'm at peace because, as he said, Black imagery, Black representation. I can't go wrong because I ain't ever got to choose with that. I ain't got to choose between us as long as I keep carrying that flag, Black representation, Black imagery, because it's actually supposed to be not just T'Challa, not just Shuri. No. Hunter should have been there. Sion should have been there. Wakabi should have been there. Nakia should have been there. Oh yeah, Taku should have been there. Cantu from the Mute Zone should have been there. Oh yeah, Besa should be there. We should have a plethora of Black characters from Wakanda. Because Black imagery, Black representation. I should never have to choose long as I'm walking in his footsteps. Long as I'm walking in his footsteps, I should be able to look to the left, look to the right, look behind me, look in front of me, and see just as much Black imagery and Black representation as a brother can handle. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, Vibraxis, yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep fighting for that. We're gonna keep making it do. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. Y'all know how we get down. We got comic book reviews, we got action figure reviews, and we're not limiting ourselves to the action figures that they give us. We're not. Just like I got the Griot Shorty, Mr. Smith got the griot shorty. My brother D Real got Vibraxis. D Real has Vibraxis. Mr. Smith got cardiac. It is what it is. I got manifold. You say EMA season 3? I do too. So we real big on repping us. And we not letting the MCU dictate that. No, we gonna do it. No, you don't. This so D Steezel, write it yourself. Right, Matt, write it yourself. We got the action figures and everything like that. All we need is the stop motion photography. Write it yourself, because it ain't like we don't have access to those characters. No. Bro, go with that. No. Write the script. It ain't like we don't have access to the characters from Earth's mightiest heroes. We do. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. You're not limited to what they give you because you got it your daggone self. Listen, it's been a blast. It's Janix. The challenge is great. And when I say the challenge, I'm telling you like I tell Juju, I love being challenged. I love being challenged. It's going to make me think. It's going to keep me sharp on my toes. So, and as you say, brothers can agree to disagree and everything like that. I just want you to know, brother to brother, man to man, I just want you to know you won. And I just want you to see the victory because you already got it. That's all I want you to do. I just want you to see the victory that you fought so hard and recognize you won. We still got work to do. We still got work to do. We do. But I want you to appreciate the fact that you put in the work and that folks been listening to you. And to a degree, you got what you wanted in ways you didn't 4 years ago. Love me some high quality wealth. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep our foot on their neck. We're not going to let up. We're going to keep this education out here. We're going to keep ourselves in the know in regards with action figures, comic books, heck, animation. I promise y'all I'm done with the MCU though. I might report on some stuff, but I will never go above and beyond to get y'all crunk hype for something that's going on with the MCU. No, I'm not going to do that. That's irresponsible. What I will do is tell you what the truth is. Tell you what's going on, and we're going to make it do what it do. It's Saturday. We got more college football to watch. I think my Georgia Bulldogs made it do what it do. I got my Pittsburgh Steelers playing the Dallas Cowboys 8 p.m. tomorrow night. That said, take care of yourselves. We want more interaction like this, but I want my brothers and sisters, Black Panther fans, Aurora fans, Storm fans, T'Challa fans. We winning. We winning, but we ain't satisfied. mheroes@marvel.com. Okay to print. Let them know what you want. Let them know you willing to spend that change. Let them know if they give you what you want, you're going to spend that change many times over like my fellow devil dog Juju when he be buying all them covers. That said, make sure you take care of yourselves. We want to have more moments like this. September took a lot of us out of here. It did. It took a lot of us out of here. So do what you got to do to take care of your health. If you got to switch over to vegan, do that. Do that. If you got to cut something out of your diet, do that. This is not a game. It's not way too many of us. And as I'm looking around, I told you I turned 57. Well, damn it. I might not feel it, but I know what that clock looked like. So we got to make sure we're taking care of ourselves so we can have more moments like this. In the meantime, in between time, in the memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, and that brother who's a constant reminder of what we're in this for, CAB, Chadwick Aaron Bozeman. I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.